I want to talk to you about one of the coolest things I have ever bought. This is the MovieMaker Pro by Wolverine, and this thing is incredible. I bought this because at an estate sale, I picked up a bunch of 8mm tapes. And I'm going to show some footage of an actual 8mm tape that I got at an estate sale that I couldn't see without this thing right here. So, in fact, let's jump right to it. This is actual footage that I uncovered. Yes, that's John F. Kennedy in the 1962 parade in Mexico City, and I found it by scanning it with this thing right here. Do I love this thing? I do. For anybody wondering whether or not it's worth it, like, obviously the odds of me ever finding a tape like that again, or you finding a tape like that, are not very good. But tapes like that are not as valuable as digitizing your own family's history. And that's what we're up to next. We've got a bunch of those that we're going to do and convert those over. But I do love this thing. You can't leave the room while it's running. I mean, occasionally you'll have times where it might get stuck, especially if tapes have been spliced. And there are times you know, if it gets off a little bit, you'll hear it and you got to go readjust it. Super minor issues for something this cool. Probably the biggest consistent issue that I have is it is very slow to rewind. Very slow to rewind. But overall, this is one of the most exciting things I've ever bought, because every time you run this, it is a constant state of discovery. So I absolutely love that I was able to take something like digitizing, which prior to things like this just couldn't be done at home, and I can do it at home and get decent quality stuff. So I love it. I recommend it. You should absolutely consider it if you have 8mm tapes or Super 8 that you would like to digitize, because you never know what you're going to find.